What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Double Move channel, and we're in that point of the offseason to where we have to keep talking about draft prospects. The NFL Combine is going on right now, and there's just so much limited time to make draft videos because April is going to be here in a flash, all right? So in today's video, we're breaking down Dillon Thieneman, and after watching the film, you guys are going to want to stick around for this one because he's such a fun player. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, I want to show you guys something that I've been using during the football offseason, Novig. And this is not your traditional sports book. It is a sports prediction market. Instead of playing against a house that builds in a hidden margin, I'm trading against other real users. On Novig, I can take a price another user is offering or post my own odds to the market. If I think the line should be different, I can offer that price myself and see if someone wants to take the other side. It honestly feels more like trading a market than just picking sides. You're rewarded for reading value correctly, posting smart prizes, getting in early, not just playing favorites. They support NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, college sports, soccer, UFC, golf, tennis, esports, pretty much everything you could imagine, and it's available in most US states. If you sign up using my code DoubleMove, you'll get $5 for free in Novig coins just for signing up. A 100% purchase match up to $25 when you use the link. You must be 21 or older to play. As always, practice responsible gameplay. Now, let's get into the video. Dillon Thieneman is 6 foot 207 pounds, according to the Oregon listing, a productive defender who transferred to Oregon for the 2025 season and was asked to do a little bit of everything. Over the course of his college career, 2 years at Purdue and 1 season at Oregon, he had 302 total tackles, 13 passes defended, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 8 interceptions. 6 of those 8 interceptions came as a freshman at Purdue, which I want to say 6 interceptions for a safety in 1 season is pretty wild. This past season, the ball production didn't quite match that, but still solid with 5 passes defended, 1 sack, and 2 interceptions. And Oregon really did ask this guy to play all over the field. 118 snaps in the slot, the highest of his college career, 7 snaps on the defensive line, 5 snaps at corner, 434 snaps in the box, and 247 as a deep safety. He played the linebacker position on nearly 9% of his snaps in 2025. The versatility is real. And while the box score numbers don't just pop off the screen, you have to really dig and look at the advanced metrics because it lines up with what I saw on film. His yards per target allowed, true tackle percentage, yards per completion allowed, EPA per target, all ranked in the 85th percentile or above. His missed tackle rate was just 8.1%, which was also at the top for safeties in college football this year. So while the raw ball production box score stuff wasn't overwhelmingly awesome, the efficiency numbers, the advanced metrics, they backed up the film. A couple of my notes from watching Thieneman, the first thing that stood out on tape was how comfortable he is playing downhill. Like we did with Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, which if you haven't watched that video, go check it out after this one. Another really fun safety name that could be in play for the Cowboys in round 1. Like we did with McNeil-Warren, let's split this into 2 sections again. What Thieneman does in the box. He's an ultra solid run defender. He identifies run schemes quickly, fills gaps decisively, and finishes tackles. The way he's able to read, react, and get downhill looks like a legit linebacker. Like he knows what the play is going to be before the ball is snapped. He's not a step behind. He's not second guessing himself. It's quickly read, boom, react, go get the ball. The way that he can sift through traffic, down close to the line of scrimmage, squeeze through those gaps, not let blockers get their hands on him, just very, very impressive stuff. He is a plus run defender. You're going to be able to count on him as a box player. He's going to tackle. He's going to be reliable in the run game. He's going to shoot through the line at times and make tackles for loss and cover that ground sideline to sideline. I was thoroughly impressed with what I saw on film as a run defender, the aggression, just the downhill style that this guy can play with, see ball, hit ball, fill the gap, and get the guy to the ground. A plus grade for me against the run. Now let's talk about what he can do as a deep safety. We talked about it a little bit with McNeil Warren playing at Toledo. He didn't have a ton of single high reps. They just had a lot of split safety looks. He was down near the line of scrimmage and stuff like that. With Thieneman, he was asked to do that at Oregon. He was asked to sit single high on the roof, and that matters. Athletically, he can get sideline to sideline. He has the speed to close passing windows. He consistently takes good angles to the ball. There were quite a few plays this year where he was the last line of defense, got to make a tackle in space or track a ball down the field, a guy running a vertical route, and he was able to gain that ground, get there, and save a touchdown. Where he's going to be best is in the NFL is probably as a zone coverage defender, whether that's spot dropping into zone coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He can play match coverage, something that Christian Parker is going to want to do a lot this year. I really liked him playing forward too, even from the deep safety position, running the alley, filling running lanes from 12 to 15 yards down the field. I think he's right there with Caleb Downs minus the speed when it comes to playing downhill, tackling in space, crashing on those deep dig routes, a guy getting loose over the middle of the field on a quick slant, just tackling in space. I love Thieneman's film. A really good player, not perfect, but really, really good. And I think he's just now starting to get the hype that he deserves. And that's where some of my weaknesses come into play and why I have him graded like I do. His ball production wasn't great in 2025, definitely much more of a ball hawk in his freshman season at Purdue. 2 interceptions this past year. And trust me when I say this, I'm not hating or anything on him, but one of those was an arm punt where he was playing in the middle of the field. The quarterback tried to throw across his body and launched it like 80 feet into the air. He did get the interception, but it wasn't necessarily spectacular. It wasn't like he really baited the quarterback into making the throw. Again, not hating on him or anything. That interception was kind of a gimme. Another quick note, I liked his experience as a single high guy. There were some positive things on film, but I also felt like there were just a few times where he was maybe a tick late here or there diagnosing, and against better quarterbacks in the league, that could certainly be an issue. That's my notes on Thieneman. Now for the fun part and why you guys are watching this video. Cowboys fit. Number 1, a chess piece. In a Vic Fangio adjacent system under Christian Parker, Thieneman makes a ton of sense to me. You're going to see a bunch of different looks, different variations of cover 1, cover 3, quarters, cover 6. With Thieneman, you'd be getting a versatile guy that can do a lot of those things this defense is going to need. He can play from depth. He can be a primary run fitter. He can vertical match. He triggers fast downhill and run support. Be an impactful blitzer. I didn't even mention that in my notes. Oregon only blitzed him 12 times all year, and I swear just about every single one was some sort of disruption because of that closing speed. And then maybe Christian Parker's favorite part about this player is that he can play that big nickel role. I know some people are going to question his man-to-man ability, but I saw the fluidity to be able to do that. The Eagles under Vic Fangio played nickel on 73% of their team snaps in 2025. I have no reason to believe that Christian Parker won't be really, really close to that number as well. And in order to do that, you're going to need a nickel player. Dallas is going to need versatility on the back end. Thieneman gives you that flexibility with your coverage without sacrificing in run support. And then Cowboys fit. Number 2, he raises the floor of this defense. I've said it with the Cowboys over and over this offseason. Floor, floor, floor. Get a guy that can come in, contribute, and be good for you right away. Be a good NFL player with the potential to be a great NFL player. Maybe he isn't the best safety in the NFL at all throughout his career. Maybe he can't flash and make a bunch of crazy plays like Caleb Downs. That's completely fine to me because this draft is about not missing, no more projections, no more we can work with that, we'll coach him up. They need a solid floor player, a guy that can come in and settle everything down where it's not just boom or bust every single play. Thieneman feels like a safe projection. He has starter level traits. I have no problem with that because the Dallas defense needs stability. So my final grade for him, a late round 1 pick, a steady high floor defensive starter who fits the modern NFL defense, what Christian Parker is going to ask him to do, the instincts, the tackling efficiency, the trigger, getting downhill. I have him right in the same ballpark as guys like CJ Allen, Emmanuel McNeil-Warren. They deserve to be day 1 selections. They're not up there with the David Baileys and the Caleb Downs of the world, but that doesn't mean Thieneman shouldn't be inside of the top 20 conversation. He's not the most flashy. He's not a top 10 pick type of safety, but he is well worth a first rounder. You guys let me know what you think. How would you grade this player? Actually, you can do that right now before the draft. Build your big board on draftgrader.com. Grade all of these prospects that I talk about in these videos, trait by trait, and it will help you build your big board. Not interested in grading players yourself? That's totally fine. Premium also has my full board. You can see all of the players that I've graded so far with the Draft Grader consensus board. That has where other fan scouts have these guys graded. It's a ton of fun. Sign up today, join the community. You can get started for free, and if you really like it, consider becoming a premium member to unlock all of those awesome benefits. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more Cowboys content just like this. I need to know that you like these draft prospect videos, so I need you to like this one and subscribe, and I'll keep doing it. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.